The Spiti Valley Road is one of the most dangerous routes in India. Landslides, sharp turns, and plunging cliffs make it terrifying. But what's truly chilling are the stories travelers bring back, stories of vanishing figures, whispers in the wind, and things that should not exist. These are real encounters from people who survived Spiti, but not unscathed. A group of bikers was making their way to Kaza when one of them, Rohan, saw something unusual. A woman in a red sari standing at a bend, waving for help. Strange, considering it was 2 a.m. and there were no villages nearby. His instinct screamed at him to ignore it, but his friend Vikram slowed down. The moment Vikram turned to ask if she needed help, she grinned. But her mouth, it was too wide. Unnaturally wide. Her eyes were black voids, swallowing the moonlight. Vikram screamed, swerved, and nearly plunged into the valley. When he looked back, she was gone. Another traveler, Priya, shared a story about a stay in a roadside guest house near Tabo. She was the only guest. Yet, at exactly 3 a.m., she woke up to the sound of knocking. Slow, rhythmic. Knock, knock, knock. She hesitated but opened the door. No one was there. But when she turned back to her bed, the sheets were wrinkled as if someone had been lying there. Her room was locked from the inside. She left that morning without looking back. A truck driver, Rajiv, was crossing Kunzam Pass late at night when his engine sputtered and died. As he stepped out to check, he heard footsteps crunching on the gravel behind him. He turned, no one was there. The wind howled through the valley, but beneath it, he heard something else. Breathing. Labored, raspy breathing. Right by his ear. His blood ran cold. He jumped back into his truck, locked the doors, and tried to start the engine. Then bang, a heavy knock on his windshield. A face was pressed against the glass. Not human, not alive. The thing had hollow eyes, a gaping mouth stretched in agony, and its skin was cracked like dry earth. He floored the accelerator, but the figure stayed in place, moving with the truck until he reached a temple down the road, where it vanished. Locals later told him he was lucky. Some drivers never make it past that stretch. The locals believe these spirits belong to those who died on the treacherous roads of Spiti. Drivers have reported seeing shadowy figures by the cliffs, only to look in their rearview mirror and find them sitting in the back seat. If you ever take this road trip and feel an icy breath on your neck, whatever you do, don't look back.